Today is the 27th of July. So what I want to talk about today is the importance of bravery and how you need to be brave when you're facing hard times, when you're going through life, when you're growing up, when you're facing peer pressure. You need to be brave, and bravery means standing by your convictions, not being afraid of what the society says, because you can be, you have to believe that the majority can be wrong and a singular person can be right, or a singular person can be wrong and a majority can be right. So you have to believe in what you have to believe in yourself. You can believe in a cause and the whole world says it's wrong, but it is right. So you need to be brave. There's an ancient poet called Virgil. In his Aeneid, he said that fortune favors the brave. So if you are brave, fortune will favor you. Another essay is Ralph Waldo Emerson in 1954 or 1942. I'm not really sure of the date. Said that God will not make His works manifest in cowards. And this is true. If you look at history, look at the Bible, the historical narrative in the Bible, you see the people that God used were brave. Moses was brave. He stood before Pharaoh and said, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, let my people go. He stood before him several times, and he led the people away from Pharaoh's grasp. You can see also David. David was 17 or 16 when he fought Goliath, a giant of over 9 foot tall, and when everybody, even seasoned generals, could not stand him. So he was brave. You can also see other people like Jesus. Jesus was brave. He was a peaceful man, but he was extremely brave. He could stand before the Pharisees and said, "No, your traditions are wrong. What you say is wrong. You should not kill. You should not kill people like that. They changed the commandments. You have to love your neighbors first." All those things. He was able to stand them and go to them, and even die for his convictions. As well as Apostle Saul, who was brave, he was able to stand persecution, and then even though I think he was able to stand persecution for his convictions. And across history as well, we see a lot of generals or warriors like Attila the Hun, who was brave. We see Genghis Khan, who was extremely brave. We see the Tatars, the warriors that were called the very, very fast warriors. I think they came from Turkey at that time. The Tatars were extremely fast, extremely light on their horseback, and they were extremely brave. So even though they were tiny and not as big as other warriors, but they were very, very brave. And then even people like Donald Trump is very brave. He stands for what he believes in. He says this, and he stands for what he says. As well as Putin, who is extremely brave as well, rising through the ranks from a KGB agent to become the president of Russia. You understand? So fortune favors the brave, and then don't be a coward if you want to succeed. So bravery is also a recipe for success. It's not just talent, skill, perseverance, opportunity. Bravery is also a talent for success. Thank you.